One of the things that we've had a problem with was the camera work. And in response to that, I decided to spend a little bit of money and try and get some cameras that would increase our functionality. So I'm hoping that's what's in this box, but we're gonna find out. I don't know what it is yet. And we got another package. Oh, okay. One of the cameras I bought was, I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, but it is a camera that I can wear and still record. So this is a kit that I bought that has all sorts of little pieces and parts that'll go into making that camera more usable. This, I'm sure, is the chest one. So that I can wear the camera like that, I guess, as I'm walking around doing stuff. Not 100% sure what that is. Looks like some kind of light. This would be the headband. So I could wear it up here and walk around and work. This, I believe, is some kind of handle to hold it out like that. I guess a protector of some kind. It's got one of those sticky things on it. I don't know that it comes supposed to be just for that, but looks like a strap. I'm lost. Nose plug? Nope. A bunch of clips and some more of these. Another nose plug. This looks like you would connect it to the camera, and attach it to something. This, I believe, is some kind of, well, maybe not. Maybe it's just a carrying handle. All sorts of different devices to, I guess this you would use to attach it onto a handlebar. If you're going to do it on a bicycle or a motorcycle. more different handles, I guess, to attach it different ways. Looks like a wrist. Guess you could wear this around your wrist and have the camera like that. More different attachments. I'm gonna have to sit down and play with it. I think I can figure out most of them. What I can't figure out, I'm sure one of you wonderful people will comment and say, hey, sir, this is what that's used for. Replace the sir with any name that you feel necessary, and we'll spend time getting that all back where it belongs in a little bit. In the last video, I told you that I measured all the corners for elevation of the house and the decks, and I took down all the rebar that we had put up so that I could show, I think it was in video 2, the drone. That I said the only reason the rebar was up there was so that I could show you folks what the house was going to look like. Well, now that we've done that, I did all the measurings, and then I took down all the rebar after I spray painted at each point, so that when I do get my laser level, I can go back and precisely figure out how far off I was in all my measurements. So, along with that, one of the channels I follow is Pure Living for Life. It's a young couple in, I believe it's Montana or Idaho, and they're building a timber frame home and a 5-acre homestead. And one of the things that they use to, not all the time, but when they do use it, I find it very advantageous, is their drone. They kind of raise it up there and fly around so you can get an overall view. So what I'm thinking of doing is taking that same spray paint and running lines and then painting along the lines the whole outline of the house, and then using the drone to kind of go up in the air and film that, so that it might give you just a different perspective of what the house is going to look like and the space it's going to occupy. So that's what this is the drone. I'm sure there are going to be people that say, oh, you shouldn't have wasted your money on that, it's no good, or money would have been better spent on this model or that model. And that might be true. But when I was on Amazon looking up drones, this drone got quite a few really super likes, and well over 90% of the people that had bought it, and the numbers were quite high. I can't remember them right off the top of my head, but over 90% of the people gave it a 3 or above, and I think it was like 86% gave it a 2 or above. So comparing this and its cost to others, it seemed like it might be worth the money. If I remember correctly, it's under $50. I don't know how you would pronounce the name. It looks like it's Gourc. T32 model, and it's
GOOLRC.
LRC. Maybe it's LRC.
GOOLRC. Because RC being a drone type thing. And
Remote
Goal
control.
meaning ghost.
Yeah, it could be. It's sure if you went on www.rcmoment.com, you could find out all the information, or go to Amazon and run it and see what you get. I thought it was worthwhile. Obviously, I'm not gonna start flying it around right now because I have no idea yet all the particulars on it. It has a good camera. And it all folds up into this nice little box. You get extra, I don't know, I guess these help protect your rotors. You get spare rotors, and it looks like some other spare parts. 1, 2, 3, 4 spare rotors. And a little screwdriver. A computer USB plug. So I'm going to say that the batteries are going to be rechargeables. Well, I'm not going to force nothing in anywhere until I read all the directions, which are here. Multiple languages. So we will work on reading this tonight and putting it all together, and then hopefully tomorrow, after my meeting with the plans examiner, we'll be able to come out here, get the lines drawn, and get this demonstrated. Until then, we'll talk to you soon. God bless.